point, if you are missing out on Bitcoin news, I will be your guy. Cryptocurrency is just taking over. The markets is taking over. And in this video, we're going to be talking about Bold Brew, Spanish coffee giants, 1.17 billion Bitcoin strategy. So I know you're asking yourself, like, how in the world will a coffee shop be able to pull this off? But we have to read it, we have to know it, we have to understand it in order for us to know what's going on with this article. And I believe that they can do it. If they put it into the atmosphere, why not them? And if you are still living under a rock, my guy, you are slacking, my boy. Alright? Hey, knowledge and information is the key to life. You're going to figure out that as soon as you start realizing that this stuff is very important. And if you don't know nothing about it, then that means you can't teach anybody about anything. As far as fishing, for information, for stuff like this is going to help the world start to see what's going on around the world, because crypto cards are real and they're using them in Europe more than they are using banks. The euro dollar is not being spent anymore. And I feel like that's going to be a trend around the world. We already use our phones, we use our Apple Watches, we use our Google Watches, our smart Fitbits, and keeping up with our health and all of this good stuff. You're going to figure out what's going on. So at the end of the day, hey, knowledge and information is key. Don't sit here and act like you don't know what's going on, and don't act like nobody ever put you on. I want my channel to grow, but in order for that, it's got to be people that want to learn this information, and also just know that I am in a total different atmosphere than when I was reacting videos. When I was reacting to videos, yes, we learned a lot about how police are and what they do and why they pull people over. We're not into that anymore. We're talking about bigger and better things that can help you financially. I can put you on to game, literally. And you watch my videos, I'm proud of you. Thank you for watching, because this important stuff that we're talking about each video is going to help you understand what's going on in the world. Now you can go and find this information with Wall Street Trapper, Jovier, and many more. George Porco or Prosecco. So many day traders have information. So many influencers have information. I'm not asking anybody I'm not forcing you guys to watch my channel. This is for a new audience. I'm building a new one. I want to continue to be strategic on how I want to put out my videos. I don't really care about the people that want to see the reaction videos. I would like you guys to unsubscribe from my channel, because we're not focused on that anymore. But I will make another channel where I will react to videos. I will react to what's going on. And I don't really, reactions, they're great. They're good for some people, but they made it in that day and time. This was 2018 when I was seeing reactions go crazy. So this isn't that time. My time has come to talk about something totally different. Be myself, stay 10 toes, and keep God first. And I know my YouTube channel will blow up, because now I'm moving at a different frequency. I put this work before I go hang out with my homies. I'm telling them, gotta work, gotta go. Anybody in my family, gotta work, gotta go get stuff done instead of chilling. Like, nobody can afford to chill and hang out anymore. I'm trying to tell y'all. So let's go ahead and get into this article, because I'm not here to waste your time. So, Vanity's coffee board has taken a bold step, and this was on June 29th. Shareholders backed a plan to put up 1.17 billion into Bitcoin. This move marks a sharp turn from its old ways. It also puts the tiny Spanish chain in the spotlight for big crypto bets. A bold treasury shift. According to a filing With BME growth, Vanity will make Bitcoin its main reserve asset. The company plans to stack up large amounts of BTC alongside its espresso machines. Shareholders approved the plan with clear votes. Now Vanity aims to match companies like Strategy, which holds over 200,000 BTC, and a Meta Planet in Japan. Alright. Spanish coffee chain plans to become Spain's biggest Bitcoin treasury with 1 billion. Vanity Coffee and a small Spanish coffee chain approved a plan to invest nearly 1.17 billion in Bitcoin. The move, greenlit by shareholders on June 29th, pushes a Allocate-based firm into the show. But there's more into it. I don't feel like reading the tweet. They might have other great things they will say in the tweets, but you know what? Why not? Why not us? Okay, so all right. Vanity. This is on X, so I'm reading this from X. I don't want you guys to follow me on X. I don't use X. I don't use Twitter. It's not even called Twitter no more. It's called X. Okay. Vanity has already picked up 54 BTC worth around 5.8 million and says Bitcoin will become its main reserve asset. It's aiming to build the largest BTC treasury of any businesses in Spain. Why now? The company finances are strained. It posts a 3.3 million loss in 2024, up nearly 16% from the year before. Rising coffee prices and fierce competition haven't helped. Instead of shrinking, Vanity is swinging for the fences. Inspired by MicroStrategy in Japan's Meta Planet, it's betting big on Bitcoin as a treasury play. Shares of Vanity tripled in June. The firm has also attached the attention of Alpha Blue Ocean, which may inject capital as part of the broader 1.5 billion investment across 15 countries. Too bold, too soon. Some critics are skeptical. With only a handful of stores and within margins, the company is entering a volatile world of crypto with limited experience. Regulators in Spain remain cautious about digital assets. Still, Vanity's move aligns with a broader trend from back to Tesla. More firms are building reserves in Bitcoin. So that was the article. I mean, it's at 5.8 million. 54 BTC is worth 5.8 million. That is crazy. And they said that it's gonna get it to 1.17. So if that's not interesting, I don't know what else is. So let's get back into it. All right. Early Bitcoin purchases and stock surge. The base on reports, Vanity has already bought 54 BTC worth around 5.8 million. At current rates, its stock price shot up more than threefold in June after the news broke. Investors seem hungry for businesses that use crypto in their cash piles. That rally shows how much appetite there is for digital assets right now. Struggle in core coffee businesses. Vanity runs 6 coffee shops around Alicante. The chain reported 2024 operating loss of 3.3 million. Vanity runs 6 coffee shops in around Alicante. The chain reported a 2024 operating loss of 3.3 million, up to 15.8% from the year before. Rising coffee costs and fierce competition has squeezed its margins. Management even turned down a 50 million offer from a local consultant before taking to Alpha Blue Ocean, which had teased a 1.5 billion fund for 15 companies. Questions ever expertise and risk. Analysts warn that treasury-grade crypto moves demand keep know-how. Vanity's leadership has a little history in crypto markets, or big balance sheets plays, spike or crashes in Bitcoin could hit the firm hard. Regulators in Spain still treat digital assets with caution. Any slip up might lead to fines or forced asset sales. A calculated gamble or overreach. Several companies around the globe, from BAKKT in the US to Tesla have dipped into Bitcoin. Vanity stands out for betting its future on a cafe chain's balance sheet. A 1 billion war chest dwarfs its store's net worth and current losses. If Bitcoin climbs sharply, Vanity could turn a massive profit, but if markets sour, the chain may struggle to keep its door open. Vanity's move shows how far corporate finance has shifted toward crypto. It also raised fresh questions about focus expertise. While some investors are cheering, others are watching nervously. Either way, this tiny coffee chain has made a big name for itself in the Bitcoin world. So as you can see, and I didn't know nothing about the coffee shops. As we know now that everybody's investing into Bitcoin, without these, articles, we wouldn't know nothing. Nothing will be done. Nothing will be said. Only thing we know is that this is what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So I'm surprised that coffee shops are making, this type of move. But at the end of the day, you gotta look at Starbucks. And I drink the Starbucks, like seriously. I bought them while I was at my job. They say, oh, go buy these little Starbucks. I didn't believe in it at first. The Frappuccino is I didn't mean to cuss. The Frappuccino is freaking fire. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Cold coffee to me is better than hot coffee. Anyways, coffee shops are about to take over, man, and everybody's starting to see what's going on. Breaking news: Ripple CEO announces decision to withdraw cross appeal in SEC lawsuit. So might get in that. It's breaking news. I gotta keep y'all up to date what's going on. So my takeaways is this, man. I feel like it's going to take a while for this move to happen, but I believe that it will happen because I said in my last video that Bitcoin will reach $1 billion. You know what I'm saying? They're talking about in 5 years. If you haven't seen the Robert Kiyosaki video that I made, he says that it's going to take 5 years, and he's invested a lot of money, but he has recently bought the $100,000 Bitcoin, and he predicts that it will be 2030 when they reach Bitcoin will reach $1 million. Bitcoin, in the overall, right now it's over 100K, it's over 106,000 plus. Kathy Woods predicts that it'll be 2.5 million. Others predict that it will get 1 million. And I'm a firm believer in it. And then when you read stuff like this about the Spanish coffee chain, it will be the biggest, treasury. And I'm really not sure how Bitcoin goes up and down, but it will be worth a lot, and everybody's taking heed to it. If you would like to see more articles like this, go to google.com, type in, let me see. I want to say this is on Google, but either way, you can look up these articles yourself at your own time. And I just know that these articles aren't just, a bunch of BS, because, they're rising, you know what I'm saying? Everything is rising. Everything is becoming digital. So let's pay attention. Let's see what's going on in the markets. Let's go learn education. I have to take care of my children. Please don't mind my child in the background. All that being said, let me get up out of here and go. I love you guys. Knowledge information is key. Quality surveillance systems are on the way. We are here. They are sponsoring my videos. So let's go ahead and get into it. Shout out to Daddy Loves. All my sponsorships, man. Thank you guys. And all you guys that send me fake emails about you can help do this and do that, don't send that stuff no more. I'm making a warning about that. Like, you will get blocked. All right. Other than that, I see you guys a little bit later. Thank you guys for watching. Let's go ahead and end this video. And make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe. I haven't said it in a while. Let's grow, man. Let's continue to keep growing. Let's continue to get better each and every day. Learn knowledge. Hey, you don't know what you can learn. Watch my videos. You can learn a lot. All right. Stay blessed by the best. I'll see you on the next video. We out.